So, my name is Dr. Andrew Kerrigan, and I am an Associate Lecturer and Programme Manager in the Centre for Global Programmes at the University of York. I would like to talk to you about some experiences that I've had living in different countries. I think I lived in about 5 countries: Greece, Germany, Italy, Poland, England, Scotland, which is my home country. That's about 6, I guess, 5 foreign ones, if you want to use that term. I'm going to focus on Greece and Germany because I think I've spent the most time there and I can speak the language, and it places me at an advantage in terms of being able to sort of get inside the culture and make some more valid sort of interpretations about what is going on. So these are stories which I tell casually whenever I'm talking about cultural difference, and you have a couple of tasks to do when you're listening to these, which you have in front of you. So the first story I want to tell is about the World Cup that was held in Germany in 2006. So I moved to Germany in 2006, and my first experience of watching football there was that summer. And it was a great summer. It was a great summer of festivities. Young kids on the street with their faces painted, and dogs with rosettes on them. And every time Germany won a match, especially a big match towards the end of the competition, there was great scenes of jubilation, celebration. And basically, what happened was it was university town, so it was mostly young kids that were on the streets. They all went to the central part of the town. It was a great crossroads with lots of buses and traffic going through that crossroads, and they basically blocked it off. So there was you've got some video footage here. Basically, it was a huge numbers of kids, hundreds and hundreds of kids. They stopped the traffic. They were drinking lots of beer. They had been drinking throughout the whole match. And you can see that there's a lot of noise and movement. But, and here's the crucial, yes, and they stopped the traffic for about an hour and 3/4. And the cops were just letting them do this, letting them get it out their system. And they were climbing on top of the public buses and waving big flags. But at the end of all this, there was no smashed bottles in the street. There was certainly no violence at all, and there was no kind of nastiness and a nasty atmosphere. It was a carnival atmosphere, and it was very, very friendly. Now, if I compare that to what would happen in the same situation in Britain, especially England, I think, then it's chalk. Especially England, I think, then it's chalk and cheese. Basically, there would always be a nasty atmosphere if that was taking place in Britain. There would be great drunkenness. There would be falling over. There would be smashed bottles. There would be injuries. There would be threatened moments of like, what are you looking at when you accidentally make eye contact with someone? So that is a big difference, and a refreshing difference between Germany and England there. Now, just a quick word about the same situation in Greece. I watched Greek kids watching football, and mostly what happens is they drink coffee. They sit and they drink frappe, which is iced coffee in the summertime. And there is very little drunkenness. They might drink the odd beer, but there's very little drunkenness, because drinking in Greece drinking in Greece is very acceptable, the normal part of life. You don't have to celebrate to drink, which is an important difference. But drunkenness is taboo. So displays that you're losing control, especially for men, is a sign of like unmasculinity. And famously, Greeks have no problem mixing their wine. In ancient times, you didn't drink wine straight; you drank it mixed with water, and that tradition still exists in Greece today. If you're going to have a longer night, then you would mix your wine with usually soda water. So big difference there between Greece, Germany, and England.